All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
This is the Great Millstone, Houston. We're gonna start off by giving all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Lukakudash.
We want to give double honors unto the elder high priest that taught our elder apostles, as well as our elder apostles at Great Millstone and elder bishops. Okay, peace and blessings unto the elect, starting with the 144,000, which are men, as well as the 1/3. All right, which consists of men, women, and children of the nation of Israel. All right, and again, this is Great Millstone, Houston. Okay, and brothers was just sitting here talking about the state of the average Babylonian. Okay, and how everybody's complaining about how things are all messed up. Inflation is through the roof. Women are stepping out and doing their thing, okay? And everything is just out of order, and everybody's miserable. And of course, we know why, all right? Because the wicked is in rule, okay? So that's pretty much gonna be the theme. This is just gonna be an open forum, you know? But if we can start off with that Proverbs 29.
I got it. It's Proverbs. Proverbs 29:2, and it reads, "When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice."
And that ain't what we seeing. Everybody's complaining. Things are too high. The presidential hopefuls are a joke. Everything is rigged. And it's so much information out now. Because if we can get that too in Daniel, knowledge shall be increased. Okay, there's so much information out now that a large majority of people are starting to see through the smoke and mirrors, man. They see that this is all a facade, just like with the so-called assassination attempt. Man, that was so phony. Like, I've seen better acting than a middle school play, man.
Yeah.
Okay, all this stuff is staged. It's just
right.
It's just all fake, man.
Right.
And people are starting to see, like, the guys with the little tin hats ain't starting. The so-called conspiracy theorists ain't looking so crazy no more these days.
Right.
Yeah, that's the movie 2012. That was a statement that got made at the Woody Harrelson. He was playing the crazy guy on the corner, talking about the world is coming to an end.
Yep.
And things like that. And then when all the ecosystem went out of whack, and you had all the disasters started. Yep. They say the guys on the corner with the signs wasn't crazy after all.
You see?
How much more so when these prophecies start happening, the things they've been saying about us, they gonna double up. Like I said in the movie, like them cats on the corner ain't crazy. How much more they gonna say about us?
Yep.
Man, and that's who ultimately who was talking about.
Right.
Yep.
They gonna come looking. But by then, the family of the word of God hitting, we ain't gonna be there. So,
but that kick in where Ezekiel say, then they should know that the prophet been among them.
Right.
You see? But it's gonna be too late at that point.
Right. And that time ain't, too far away because right now the people don't got hope in. A lot of people don't have hope in this country. Then you got a lot of people that got hope in Trump. That's their last plea, hope. And that's mainly Edomites, but even Jake.
Yep.
You know.
You want that Daniel 12 and 4?
Because definitely Jake want this to continue. Jake want this to get better. They want it to bounce back. Because at the end of the day, even though they see it's dismal and hopeless, they think in their mind some kind of way it is going to continue.
Right.
Because they feel that there's what else could be.
What else? Because they don't see nothing else outside of this matrix.
Why is that? Because up to this point, everything that needed to be fixed, Esau fixed it. Or so he gave you the illusion that he fixed it. But he's the one that created the problem. So when he so-called solved the problem that he created, Jake bought into that as saying Esau got all the answers.
Right. Or the illusion that he can fix it. It's the belief.
Right. Yeah.
Because Jake believed that some way, somehow, this system, this setup can work.
You know,
that's the only reason this whole system work is because people believe in it.
Right.
And it's a fake, false system. The whole credit base is all fake. The money's fake.
Yeah.
The money is,
Now,
it's just numbers.
a lot of people didn't checked out. Like I mean, it's people all over the place. We in Babylon the Great, so but some people still hoping and believing that something can happen with this place. Some people didn't just totally checked out.
See it, fuck it.
You know, just said fuck all of it. I'm just going. I'm just trying to get some bread on the table for me and the family.
And eat.
Damn.
Yeah. A lot of people are just in survival mode at this point.
Damn.
They're in desperation mode. No, but bring that
You want
Yeah.
to finish this, or you want?
We'll come right back to it, just to make that point.
This is Daniel chapter 12 verse 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
The end, and that's where we at.
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
At the end, you see, knowledge has been increased due to this internet. You see, now the world, a plethora of knowledge is at the fingertips at
Right.
anyone that has one of these smart devices.
They say when we call it the information age.
Mm-hmm. So, what at this point, whoever can't see through the smoke and mirrors of the facade that is what is called real, at this point, then you one of the first destined for destruction. They have absolutely no hope.
Come.
You know?
Hosea 4 and 6.
Yep.
Destroyed for life and knowledge.
Yep. And the true knowledge is this understanding. This truth. You know? Bring that out.
What's that?
That Daniel again.
Okay. Daniel 12 and 4. But thou, O Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book, even to the time of the end.
Yep.
Many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased.
Yep.
Hey, and really, this was Esau's talking about the elites. This is their biggest fear.
Absolutely.
All right? The great awakening, man, that exceeding great army standing up in full breath. All right, was represented the prophets, man. All right, that was going to prophesy against this place. That was going to fulfill Wisdom of Solomon in the 5th chapter. All right, why? Because we the only ones that broke out from under the spell, and it wasn't us. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai broke us from under the spell. All right, of Babylon, man.
To boldly stand in the face of those that made no account of our labor.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's why this internet has been so detrimental to the downfall of this man's lives.
Yes.
Is because now it's like the elders going into it, infinite information. Even outside of the middle of the Lord, you got people digging into this place and exposing it.
That's why the people didn't checked out, because they didn't find out, man, this is all bullshit.
Right.
Now everybody is all over social media calling this place out that it ain't shit. It don't represent shit. You know, so
Yeah.
Except for Jake.
Except for a few simple Jakes that's in a lot of Jakes that's in fucking La La Land. Just skipping through this place, catching hell like nothing is really happening and going on.
They've got used to it. That's why they don't see anything else, because they are in the highest level of Stockholm syndrome.
And that's gonna be the ones that they gonna take the C hip like it's no problem.
They waiting on it now.
And you know,
especially when the system moves into a universal basic income, because it's gonna have to. You see, they tearing the system down and taking away employment on purpose so that people have to depend on them.
right.
Okay, well, if you want money to eat and buy my goods and services, you're gonna have to have this thing.
Right. And you can't go get a job.
You can't.
AI is running a lot of y'all jobs.
Yes, and you're gonna need that C here so we can know who you are and all that other good stuff.
To merge into this new system.
To be in the system.
To be completely safe.
This what is it? Fourth Industrial
Revolution, the mixing of man and machine.
Absolutely.
Hey, the form of slavery changes every revolution. Every time there's an industrial revolution, they shift. Okay, we got the work out of them this way. We can set up something to replace that work and relocate them somewhere else.
Yep.
Wicked.
Jake can't even see that.
Nope.
See,
But
but
Esau
now-
got him bugged out in the state of mourning. By the way, but Jake is just bugged out on simplicity. You keep the entertainment going to keep Jake sidetracked.
Golly.
Give him an
Appreciate
upgrade
it.
on the phone. The new game system.
Wow,
coming.
ain't that something? That's it.
I
Just
promise
the
that
simplest
phone do
shit.
what that one do.
Yeah.
That old phone right here do the same as this new one.
And it's more durable.
Yeah.
Real
what
quick.
we
You
had?
need
Oh,
to finish that
yeah,
Proverbs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, back in Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Yep. And that's exactly what we're seeing. A state of
Right.
mass mourning.
Right. Adultery is at an all-time high. We're in a point in history where the energy for adultery is just, off the charts. So women can't, are not being approached by men. Men done checked out because this fucking beast done created such a whore and a sorry-ass
Fucking yes.
female. Can't say a woman, a female. So men getting cheated on, they say we tired. Men is tired of it. They say
Being by
you know.
themselves.
But now with these same women that went and played the whore, nobody wants them. Nobody's looking. Men are not looking to get into relationships.
Yeah.
And that ain't just Jake.
No. No. Damn sure ain't
Nick
Jake.
Ty.
That's mostly Edom. Jake is not going nowhere because Jake is handpicked.
And they've been raised by their mama now.
Where we at?
They finished that Proverbs.
Proverbs.
Did you want to go in Isaiah 24?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
let's-
what it was.
Yeah, let's go and let's do that.
Yeah, because they go hand in hand with that
With that,
Proverbs
yes.
29 and 2, man.
And we can get that Ecclesiastes.
And
too.
this is the time that we are thirsting for, man.
Mm-hmm.
We're hungry
Yes.
for the smiles and what really is fake smiles, man. But the illusion is be completely taken away.
Yes.
That's what Esau really is gonna be the call of the Most High, setting it in place. All right, when Esau gonna rip the rug from under this place and show you, all right, it's too late now.
Yeah.
You got an option. You want to die or live, and I'm the only way out.
Okay, I'll bring it. You can go into it.
I got you.
Come on, go ahead.
This is Proverbs, Isaiah, Proverbs in the Spirit today. Isaiah 24:1. It says, "Behold, the Lord maketh the earth empty, and maketh it waste, and turneth it upside down, and scattereth abroad the inhabitants thereof. And it shall be as with the people, so with the priest, as with the servant, so with his master."
Where you at?
I start from the beginning. You want me to jump down further?
Yeah, I was really just trying to hit the point.
11? Come
10 and 11.
Isaiah 24:10, it says, "The city of confusion is broken down."
Right. And America is that city of confusion, also known in the scriptures as Babylon the Great. Okay, which in the Hebrew, it's Babal, right? Babylon the Great.
Yeah.
And Babal goes back to, the Hebrew word Babal goes back to confusion.
Right.
And you read about Revelation 11 and 8, the great city.
Yep.
So this is a great city and a great in confusion.
Yep.
They have the abominable acronym that's being rammed and shoved down people's mental,
Yep.
psyche. Any and every angle they want that to they pushing that.
Yeah. And they teaching, because what I've observed, like even from my niece, they pushing it on this Generation Z, that even if you not like that, you don't allow anybody to talk down on them.
Yeah, you got
Right.
to stand
You be
up.
offended.
Because they have civil rights as well.
Right.
They're humans as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So this is a city of great confusion because they got it to where men or can turn into a woman, transformers, okay, and vice versa.
They're trying to force everybody to accept abomination.
And accept that Baphomet, that androgynous demon.
Right. I'm glad they came up. What was it, last night? Yeah, yesterday I went to the grocery store because I was in between jobs. And this dude, him and his old man was in the store. They was Persian. They was Iranian, you know. And he looked, I was looking up that same direction. And he was like, "Excuse me, sir." I was like, "Yeah." He's like, your beard is very well kept. It's a very nice beard. I was like, oh, "Okay, thank you." I said, "Where you from?" Because I knew he wasn't from the States. He said, "Oh, we're from Iran." I said, "Oh, Persia, y'all Persians." He's like, yeah. I said, "Why did Iran change it? They named the Persia?" So he went into the history of how the king wanted to change it to have an uplift on it. Blah. Long story short, I asked him how long he been over here, and I asked him, I say, "Do you prefer being here or do you prefer being in Iran?" He said, "Oh, no, I like being here better than in Iran." I said, "Why?" He said, "Oh, it's more fun." And I told him, I said, "Yeah, I know what you mean by it's fun." I said, "You got the liberty to do all kind of little wicked stuff you wouldn't be allowed to do back where you from. But the confusion level is at an all-time low because they don't allow, but they got all of those customs and things from us.
Exactly.
Right.
You see?
They
have more order in their government than here.
Right.
They don't uplift abominable things because those things are detrimental to life.
Even structure in the family dynamic and structure. Over here, they push the woman is the head of the household, right?
And is the
so that's confusion.
Right. Yeah.
When you take the proper order and bring disorder.
It made me think of King Solomon because when he ruled for 40 years, the vibration of righteousness was pushed on the other nations, man.
Yes.
They adopted a lot of those ways during that time.
And what is it known as? The time of peace.
Right.
See?
Because that brings peace.
Because order was established.
Order brings peace.
But
disorder brings chaos.
Which is what we have today. That's where we are. That's why the scriptures, when they say Babylon the Great, that's referring to America.
Right. And it said this to like
that great city. I'm sorry.
That's broken down.
Yep. Yeah.
The infrastructure is messed up. The minds of the people is mush.
Destroyed.
You see, the morale of this place is damn near no morale in this fucking place. About nothing.
For what? So I can make it to my next check next week?
Exactly.
Yeah.
People's paychecks is at people's income or purchasing power is at an all-time low. If we can say it like that, the purchasing power. It was a point in time in this God-forsaken place where, a man could go work what today would be called a humiliating job, like a trash man, a janitor, If you was a carpenter or some type of engineer, oh my goodness, you was making big bucks. But you could be a trash man and take care of a whole family.
Take care of your family. Sure.
You see that because the dollar had purchasing power.
That's right, James.
Now, to take care of a family, you got multiple children. You want to live a middle class lifestyle. You got to be making at least $300,000 a year.
A house is fucking $400,000. Insane. A house that cost $100,000 3 years ago is at almost half of a million.
Especially if you live on the West Coast or the East Coast. Down south, you could 150, 180, 200. You could swing some. Talking about a family house and with Jake.
But how likely is that to make that?
No, it's only a small percentage in them numbers.
Right.
And they miserable.
So then you have to 2 and 2, right? Okay. Is it that houses are just so much more? The quality of homes just went through the roof, and all this technology just costs so much more? No, it's because the dollar is worth less than what it used to be.
Yep.
The house is the same price. You just need more dollars, because the dollar ain't the same no more.
Yeah, back in at a point in time, you can buy a car for a fair price, a good quality car.
That last.
Now you buying cars that you talking about a car that's $30,000, $40,000.
That used to be the price of a
$26,000.
house.
Right.
The car costs as much as what a nice home used to cost.
You usually could get a Cadillac, a brand new Cadillac, or like a almost $6,000. You top of the line with all the bells and whistles, $8,000 out the door.
Yep. And even the cars, say you couldn't afford the Cadillac. Say you got a Chrysler back then. That Chrysler was gonna last a long time because things were quality. Even the quality.
That's why they hold a value. Classic vehicles.
Everything in this place is crap. This whole place is crap.
That's right.
It's crap. Nothing lasts. The food is fake. Yo, you talking about going to eat, forget about it. You eating, you can't even call it food. It's not food. It's not even nourishing. You shouldn't eat and get tired.
Real quick. I just did a little Google search on purchasing power of the U.S. dollar, and then I clicked on one of the tabs. It said how much purchasing power has the dollar lost since 1971, and it says 98% of the purchasing power has been lost since 1971.
Things was cheap. Even when we was coming up, brothers was coming up, certain brothers, older brothers in the 70s, some young brothers in the late 90s, 80s, into the 90s. Things was cheap. Even in the 90s, early 90s, things was cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shit, during the 80s, if you had $100, boy, you was balling. The 90s, if you had a bill in your pocket, you was doing something. $100. Now, man, you go to the corner store and you spend half of $100. You go fill your card. See how far that 100 go. And then get a bottle of water out of the corner market and fill your card and see how much money you come home with $100. Probably come home with about $60.
Shit, if
that.
But I'm gonna finish reading this. It says, thus proving that the unit of American currency has gotten exponentially weaker over time and is continuously going down, man. It's being done by design.
Yep.
Is what I wanted to hit on, man. It's not just some crazy thing that's happening. No,
right.
The powers that be are setting this place up for chaos, man.
Yeah,
right.
Chaos and to where it's gonna be a dog eat dog world.
Yep, that's all.
Yeah. So that's how they're gonna order it, bring in the solution,
right?
Which is that C-hip, man.
Right, to the point where everybody's. Go ahead, let's get back to the scripture.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 24:10 again. It says, "The city of confusion is broken down," and the elder already went into the city of confusion being Babylon, man. All right, Babel means confusion. All right, it says, "Every house is shut up, that no man may come in."
And where you at, Isaiah?
24:10.
Come on.
What you about to say?
Now I'm gonna say the meaning what? Things are gonna get super bad out here. Like we're in the preliminary stages of this place just being completely messed up. Like right now it ain't, things are gonna get a lot worse.
Yes.
It's gonna get to the point where shit, every man for himself, every household for themselves. People in the household turning on each other.
Yep.
It's just gonna be bad out here in the streets.
And it's a perfect recipe to lead to chaos because they so-called raising the prices. We already went into this. Is the purchasing power. The power of the dollar is decreasing. Right. All right, but the wages are not increasing with the price. So you got people working for the same wages. All right, but have to spend more money to survive. Right,
and there's people that's gonna not be able to. If we come to the point where people are gonna be homeless, homelessness is gonna increase even more. Right now, homelessness is through the fucking roof.
Yes, it is.
Right now.
Yes, it is.
They're giving people RVs and helping people set up tent cities. That's homelessness.
Yes.
You see?
Yep.
The government. All that is leading to that.
Who's making enough money to start a mortgage on a $400,000 house That's insane. And it's all again by design.
Verse 11, it says, "There is a crying for wine in the streets."
Right. People are gonna be in the streets looking for the truth. Pretty much what's really going, what the hell is going on? People gonna be bugged out of their mind like, we don't know what the hell is really going on.
Yeah.
What?
Way to go.
The only ones gonna know is the elect,
Yeah.
the men of the and women of the hopeful elect.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
And that's
We
we
gon-
the Most High gonna laugh at their calamities.
Common, probably.
They're crying for the truth. Jacob, the scriptures tell us in Romans 11:7, that Israel seeketh for that which he findeth not. How is it roughly paraphrasing? So Jake wanted, they trying, even right now, you can get it. Even right now, you know, it's always, Jake been wanting to know answers.
Yeah.
But at that point, all the other bullshit gonna go out the window. They gonna see this shit that I believed in ain't working.
Exactly. So
They gonna see men of the Lord surviving.
Cause guess what? The reason that the elect gonna make it is because knowledge and wisdom should be the stability
Right.
of their time. They don't have to understand.
And Jake's seeking right now. It's kind of like I don't want to say like an all-time high where Jake is like, supposedly that's why they got that shit talking about being woke. And they going into all the wrong ideologies, you know, pools of information. Just in what? In the city of confusion, Babylon the Great. That's another thing. Esau controls the flow of information, so mainstream media.
Yep.
So people are bugged the hell out because it's just too much information. It's an overload with useless information.
Right. When you can just sit and your phone just keeps feeding you shorts over and over and over, and to the point where 3 hours done passed by and a person is sitting there holding their phone watching shorts.
Yeah.
Could have learned how to do some things in that time or got something done.
Yeah, something productive.
But that's why how folly is sitting at great dignity on a higher level now. Because of that. The avenues through these phones to just to promote foolish ass energy, man.
Yep.
All right, it says, all joy is darkened. The mirth of the land is gone.
Right. And we in the beginning of sorrows right now.
That's right.
You know, the scripture talking about the beginning of sorrows. We there. People are in a state of mourning. They don't see no bright future for themselves. You know,
They should don't.
they don't know where they next. Some people don't know. A lot of people don't know where their next meal coming from.
No.
They don't know if their job is secure. They tired of going to work. There's no hope. It's like really no hope for our people. They damn near lost all hope. But there's still a little bit of, they gonna keep a little bit of hope in Esau. They gonna keep us a way that he can get us out of this. This system can rescue us one way or the other.
And something will happen, yeah. They'll turn it around. Something.
Get another $1,200.
They hopeful in this carnal jacked up system, you know. But as far as hope in what's really to come, they have no hope.
That's something that Bane had said that in that Batman movie. The way to truly oppress a man is to give him hope that he can get out of this when you know damn good and well he can.
That's why I say all joy is darkened. People gave up on relationships. That's one of the biggest joys. That's why the scriptures talk about marrying and, you know, in that day, like in the day of Noah, they were marrying and giving in the marriage.
Right.
You know, that's a big thing in life.
Yes, it is.
You see?
Yes.
And that's not working.
Not at
No
all.
joy there. People and children they not getting joy with
Are
their
they children either?
Not getting joy on the job. You know?
No joy on the
No
job.
financial joy.
No financial joy.
I got a quick one.
Gotcha. No joy.
What do
like
you
all
do?
of those
What do you
things.
do?
Oh, they don't even get joy going to the movies no more.
Nothing.
All
bro.
the movies are trash. They just keep doing remakes. Like Apostle Tor said, It's just another Godzilla movie.
Oh, if
Yeah.
you fly, if you like to fly, and you know, I like to travel, because that's a sentiment of
Yeah,
traveling
yeah.
is just a glamorous, glorious thing, right? Well, shit, that's horrible. It's jam packed, everybody all over the place, bugged out. They what they call it? They pushing flight times back,
A lot of
Layovers.
delays. You know what I'm
airports,
saying?
create anxiety.
Yes, they do.
Big time.
Driving to the airport is.
Yeah, people had heart attacks, stressed over trying to make a flight, and I ain't gonna make it
It's
in
just
time.
this whole place just push you to the
It
grave.
drives you nuts.
Cause you gonna be late for Christmas, you can have a heart attack.
They gonna blow Hank
I ain't
Hill's
gonna got
turkey up on side.
Damn, I'm trying to get back home. I got to get back to work.
Yeah. And a vacation ain't a vacation. You do more work on the vacation than you do relaxing.
When they finally get there and they get on the cruise, it's like, damn, that's it. You know, it's like, damn, a cruise.
Yeah, this is all fun, but guess what? I gotta go back to that crap.
You got to go
And it's
back.
almost time to go back. Jake don't go on vacations. They go on a weekend deal
And they got
come home.
a weekend deal that they done saved up some little money, took them time to save up some little money, and then they got to go back to work.
But they'll put it on social media as if they rock the cast.
They
box.
budgeted on
You
there.
talk to them directly, they'll start telling you how fucking they regret going on the trip. I got all these charges and hit my card. Shit, they hit my bank
Shit.
account. They took this.
It was Jake just not too long ago went on the trip. Him, his wife, and his 2 sons. Only him and his wife and one of his sons came back. One of them drowned.
Damn.
You see?
But even like when you was in the world and you go on a vacation or whatever, soon as you get there and unpack and you looking around, what's the first thing that pop in your head? And I only got 2 days of this shit and I gotta go right back to work.
Right.
Yeah.
So you spend your whole vacation
Thinking about
worrying
going back
about
to
what
work.
you got to go back and do.
Right.
It's a never-ending cycle.
Right.
Oh, what a rat race.
You holding something?
Nah, we got it.
Real quick, this Proverbs 1:32 says, "For the turning away of the simple shall slay them," and that's what the majority of our people have done. They have turned as soon as they heard about the righteousness, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, repentance, the kingdom. We don't want nothing to do with that, man.
Cause that's supposed to be boring. It's not fun shit. Yeah, but the whole time this man's wine and destroyed everything.
Yeah, and it done wore off too. Cause a lot of you just
Exactly.
like, okay, how many times I'm gonna go to the hookah bar?
Right.
How many times I'm gonna go to the club? Okay, how many times you go? When do it get old?
Right. Even these bras, they done took so much raw that ain't even just like
They don't even
shit.
care.
Not even interested
No,
in having sex.
I saw a brother posted that on YouTube. Had a woman was saying she only date younger men because they don't care if I ain't got no walls.
Wow.
What do they call it? Desensitized. And people are desensitized to death here.
Yeah.
Like, there's no big deal. You saw that motherfucker head was cut off. Oh, okay, what y'all gonna get? A number 3 or number 4?
How scared of AIDS were you? When we first heard of AIDS,
Shit.
that now is just like thing. It's like catching a cold the way they talk about it.
Shit.
But the rest of the scripture it says, "And the prosperity of fools shall destroy them." Now is the main part, man, because the prosperity of fools. Ultimately, what is a fool? Somebody who don't believe in Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Okay, so their actions is gonna be geared towards having no faith in those powers, man. Okay, so what are they doing? They latched on to this system, but now the spell is worn off.
Yep.
Cause Esau is losing power. That's the
Yeah,
that's the
right.
whole reason.
Yeah.
He being exposed.
You
Yeah.
in Proverbs 1?
Cause we at the
Can you
end.
get 1 and 7, Bible Kushah?
Yes, I can.
Because you talking about fools and what we had a scripture say.
Proverbs 1:7 it says, "The fear of Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction."
Yeah, a fool don't want to hear what you got to say because that's going to shine the light on his wickedness. And he think, see, Jake think if I don't hear about it, it ain't going to affect me.
Exactly.
You know, if I can just, I don't want to hear what you got to say.
Stop at the ears.
Right, yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be okay if I didn't hear it, you know. But if you had the opportunity and you rejected it, that's the same as listening to it and not
Yeah.
following him, you know. But you can't tell a fool shit. And Jake will look at Jake like it. Jake will look at us like, listen to them niggas, man. Look how they dressed. Who the hell they supposed to be?
Yeah. Y'all, what y'all doing for the black community anyway?
But everything that
what y'all doing for black folks?
Everything that the prophets are saying is going. The men of the Lord, which are the prophets of the Heavenly Father. So it's really what Yahweh Shem Yahushua is saying through his men is gonna come bamming on you. It's right now it's knocking on the door.
Right.
Boom, 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 boom. All the shit that's coming down the pike, all the turmoil and hell that Jake is really about to go through. But it's gonna come and just bust the door, bulldoze down the whole freaking house.
That wrecking ball gonna come knocking.
I'm here. Can't ignore no more.
Deny it now.
Yeah, now you gonna try to call on the Most High, but I think like in the 26th verse of the Proverbs, the Most High say he gonna laugh at your calamity.
That's right.
Big Matumbo finger in your face.
No.
It's backing you up at Abaye on the point that, man, it's all happening because Esau's power is being stripped from him. All right, it's Proverbs 18:7. It says the steps of his strength shall be straightened. And that straightened is talking about place of difficulty.
Right.
And everything the brother's been speaking on, all right, backs that up as far as people not buying Esau's bullshit no more.
No.
Right. They put the cup down. It's okay. Enough of this shit. Man got me fucked up.
Yeah, you know how Jake, after 40 years of drinking E&J, he said, man, this shit killing me. I can't keep drinking this no more.
Yeah. It might have took a long time, but they done finally woke up to some
when the
bullshit.
come in and say you got 3 weeks to live, the cirrhosis then just ate your shit alive.
But they still really drinking it, you know.
Yeah, and on the Kool-Aid, keep leaning over.
It's like they putting it down, man, and they pick it right back up. They pick it back.
They ain't got nothing else to drink. It says, and his own counsel shall cast him down. Yep. And that's why it's happening, man. Yep. All right, he's being exposed and being made naked, man.
Yeah.
All right, that's so everybody see you full. Okay, you're full of shit. All this politics, this voting, all this whole American dream. Now people see all it is. Bullshit. Nigga, you tricked me.
For the last time.
Then the ones that you got people that are just fighting to keep their children away from the maniac community.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that is against that, you know. They don't want their children to have to observe this disgusting behavior.
A lot of people spoke out against the opening of the Olympics. Even though they thinking Caesar Borgia in their mind, which is still abominable, you know, because that's the saints being so-called, you know, well, not so-called nothing. That's iconoclasm. Okay, but they still saw that act as being an abominable thing, and it's talking out. There's a lot of people that I'm not even watching the Olympics because of that. You know, just because they don't know the truth. But the thing is that the proverbial cat is out of the bag.
Right, just like the thing with Megan Thee Stallion and Kamala at the Kamala Harris rally. They say, you know what? I'm just getting out of here.
Y'all gonna come bring some woman here to shake her booty in front of me? What this got to do with
how they gonna help?
Water?
How they gonna help me get a higher wage?
Yeah.
How is this gonna better the environment?
How is it gonna help me cutting down these taxes?
Right.
Yeah. Damn. I mean, it's a free concert if you into that, you know. But other than that, what is that?
Yeah.
But it goes to show
emotions.
What they think about Jake.
See what they were doing. Let's attack their emotion and get these people emotionally, you know, riled up.
Yeah.
So they'll start this like they always do, like Jake do, is make decisions based upon emotions.
It's just like it's a Family Guy episode. They got all the little children. They all from different nations.
Yeah.
And they get into the debate of whether what nationality Santa Claus was, and then at the end they all start fighting one another, and the little white child standing over the top of them or getting picked up, he said, like, dance puppets, dance. He's making them dance. Esau is making our people march up and down the street.
Right, but
he's sparking their emotions through his magic.
Right, and now that the world is tired of Eve, bro. So they like, you want to get her up here doing all this shit, and she hate herself. Everything hates Eve, bro. The children don't like. The children are disgusted with this fucking so-called black woman, bro. Everybody's
And
she's
even the
worst thing
tribes,
going, bro,
all the
tribe.
women of the tribe, but starting with them because they
Exactly.
the top. Yep.
Yep.
Come on, yeah, just like on that episode, you was talking about what did the little Moabite say about the little Judite when he was like saying Santa was, how come he can't
We
be
cannot
black?
be black.
Because
We
do
don't not fear him. Yeah,
shit, they done painted the image of Jake, you know.
It's just the
fucking
worst
clown.
thing going.
It's all this place is divided, and that was the divide and conquer is in full effect.
Yep. He's either a clown. Jake is either a clown or court jester. Being that's why you see grown men walking around with their pants sagging, trying to look like they 14 years old and shit.
And what? Yep.
Looking just being Jake. Who you can't take Jake serious.
Right, and especially when you got the head of Jake is been painted as the woman.
Yes.
So women is over men in the Jake community,
The man
so to
is
speak.
looked at as the black man is looked at, the so-called black man is looked at as the scum of the fucking earth.
And his woman is
And a
even
clown.
scummier.
Yeah, but she's still over him though.
But she and that's what's over him. So it's like, wow.
But when you
He
turn
has
on-
no backbone, no nothing.
The trash of the earth is over as he's going nuts
Ruling.
behind. Yeah,
Yeah.
she's ruling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, anytime you turn on the TV, it never fails. It's a commercial with Jake. He's shucking and jiving and
Showing
dancing.
all of his fucking teeth.
Gotta do that shit.
The Celsius commercial with the athlete, the dude that young dude, he run track. I can't think of his fucking name, but it's the Celsius drink. He drink the drink, run the fucking race, then he come back and start doing the little dumbass dances and shit. Like, I can't take you serious. You a goofball. Jake is a fucking goofball and a clown.
Right.
Never serious. You ain't never talking about shit. It's always jokes in a game.
And a dance.
So when you incorporate Jake into these politics, the people is like, okay, this is enough. This is in America. You got these clowns up here, and you endorsing this campaign with this. This is a joke. There's a lot of people just been checked out.
And just imagine how the rest of the other countries are looking at this motherfucker.
Right.
Yeah.
They got the trash
It's
here
a laughing stock.
a trash here because in their mind that's Eve, bro. How they live, not.
Well, you know what? The other nations know better.
They know better,
That's
but what I'm
over here.
saying, what she represent,
Yeah.
her image
Right,
she pushing is
right.
Eve.
Yes.
Even though
She
they know
ain't.
what it is, they look at it, they pushing that garbage. Cause she's
Yeah.
making the stallion. Quavo.
Look at just from the outside looking in. The whole thing is a fucking joke.
Exactly.
This is like watching the episode of your favorite sitcom or something. Like this is worse than Family Matters.
Right.
This is like watching Mad TV spoofing everything that's supposed to be serious.
Yeah, this is like the In Living Color spoofing Mad TV.
Yeah.
Mixing.
This is all just
But that's why it's coming back to bite
It
Esau in
is.
this is nuts
It's
world.
coming full circle and biting Esau in the ass right now.
Yep.
Because this is the same equation he's always used, man. You go back over time, look at commercial ads, movies. They've always used Jake to promote and gather favor. Okay, but now the state that Jake is in, Jake has exceeded Esau. So now that he's still using that same equation, but Jake's so fucking despicable now it's like, okay, nah, we can't accept this shit right here. This is too fucking much. I'm gonna pick back up in that Job 18 verse 8. It says, for he is cast into a net by his own feet, and he walketh upon the snare. The gin shall take him by the heel, and the robber shall prevail against him. The snare is laid for him in the ground, and a trap for him in the way. So all his magic tricks, all his spells are coming back all right, to hunt him, man.
Yes.
All right, that's the Most High showing you never was in control. Everything you was doing, I'm putting you to do for a certain period of time.
For his own destruction.
Exactly.
I had a quick one to go.
That's what the scripture's saying. All the traps you set, now you
It's for you.
standing in the motherfucker.
Yep.
Right.
Just like Haman and his
Yeah.
sons.
Yeah.
you gonna hang
Yeah.
again,
She's
son.
gonna hang higher than Haman, pal.
Yeah.
I got a quick one to go with what you just brought out. This is Job 20 and 22, and it reads, "In the fulfillment of his sufficiency,
The
he shall
fullness.
be fulfilled. Salakia. In the fullness of his sufficiency, he shall be in straits. Every hand of the wicked shall come upon him. When he is about to fill his belly, the Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him, and shall rain it upon him while he is eating." So even it's gonna get right down to the why. It look like Esau is playing for his NWO, pushing the MOTB. Everything is gonna come into place, and the Most High is gonna thwart all his plans just right there. Right when he's about to, how you sit down with a plate of food and you like, man, this gonna be the best shit because I'm hungry as a hostage.
And all the preparation that went into it. Cause he's been working on this for a long time.
Right.
Yeah, and you got that plate of food, and just when you about to dig in, here's somebody come with a
And it's a celebration, you know.
Yeah. Right.
You had a big table, everybody got their plate. You know what I'm saying? You make an announcement before you eat.
They got on their best shit. Everything is pristine.
Tapping that champagne
Shit.
glass. Ding, ding,
A
ding, ding.
toast.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a prize.
Announcement of the toast. I want to thank everybody for coming.
Exactly.
And then the ceiling cave in, goddamn.
They got them
The
juicy,
floor
bloody
table.
steaks in front of them.
For all 10 stories, like on that one video, everybody there, all them goddamn, I think they was, I can't think of the nationality. I think it was,
Oh, when the floor gave in and they all
Yeah.
fell through the floor.
They got live music playing. They got live people with the instrument. I mean, you know, people with musicians with instruments playing. You know, the whole setting is right.
Oh, damn shit, the whole floor caved in.
Yeah,
I got something.
that's just how it's gonna be. Okay? Because we're at that point where this whole system is about to implode, man. And again, it's all by design in order to bring that freaking chaos, man. There has to be chaos in order to set up a new order.
Okay.
Right.
You know?
This is Daniel chapter 2 and verse 44. Because we at the feet of the statue, man.
Yeah.
All right. It says Daniel 2 and 44. And in the days of these kings shall Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Most High Power of heaven, set up a kingdom which shall never be destroyed, and the kingdom shall not be left to other people, but it shall break in pieces and consume all these kingdoms, and it shall stand forever. For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that's what made me speak of this scripture, because y'all was thinking about how in the fullness of his sufficiency, and actually just basically at the pinnacle of his plans, Yahweh Shai is gonna come in and smash all his plans, man.
Right at the execution point where he really could go, okay, have people lined up at the C-hip stations, you know.
Yes.
They got this. No, go ahead.
No, I say because it's time for the promise of the kingdom to come. So that before that happens, this place has to be broken.
The Third World War. You know, bubbling and popping.
Yeah.
That's gonna be after the C-hip is introduced to the world on mandate level.
Yeah, you already seeing draft letters is going out, but people are already bucking. I had a woman that told me last week. She said, "Oh, my ex is he's going to his death sentence," and I'm like, "What you mean by that?" She said, "Oh, he's going to Palestine."
Wow.
She said, "Yeah." She said, "Anybody going to the military is crazy right now. We're
See
at
you
war."
later.
She said, "We're at war."
What did that say? Will break into pieces and rule the nations.
It's about to get to it. Verse 45, Daniel 2 and 45, it says, "For as much as thou sawest that the stone was cut out of the mountain without hands, and that it break in pieces the iron, the brass, the clay, the silver, and the gold, the great power hath made known to the king what shall come to him hereafter, after the dream is certain and the interpretation thereof sure," man. So these prophecies are, and you can go through the beginning of this chapter and line up the different metals, all right, with the kingdoms that came and fell. All right, now we're at the state of the EU in rulership right now, man. Okay, accompanied with NATO.
So it don't say nothing in there about Magog taking over after 1,000 years. Because how's this kingdom gonna rule forever if Magog is gonna take over after 1,000 years? I mean, that shit don't make no fucking sense, man.
Because it's not in the scriptures. If you speak not according to this word, that's because there's no light in you.
Exactly.
Y'all had something else?
Bring that
The
out.
beginning of Saul. You want to straight to the point?
Straight to the point.
You want me to start at verse 8?
Yeah.
Okay, this is Matthew chapter 24 and verse 8. It says, all these are the beginning of sorrows.
Yeah. And that's where we at. In the beginning of sorrows. Okay? We're at the end. Alright? Things is about, we say it all the time. Things are progressively getting worse. And like, as bad as it is right now, this world ain't seen nothing yet. It's about, we at the, like when that roller coaster's at the top, and about to take that freaking dip. This place is about to take that freaking dip, man. And these people are, they don't, you know how you gotta wait till that bar close on you on the roller coaster so you be secure? They don't even got a bar on they shit. That roller coaster gonna come down, they just gonna go flying everywhere. We come into a time where it's gonna be a common thing to see carnage, people lying dead in the streets. People are gonna be getting put to death left and right. You're gonna see wild animals eating on human carcasses. That's what's coming. A terrifying, horrible condition. A horrible time is coming. And these people, the majority of these people are gonna get caught out there. Y'all had anything else? Well, Lord willing, this was edifying. All right, again, you know, we at the end of this thing. You know, with that, we're gonna close and say shalom.
Shalom.